Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Random here, back with a second upload for today. I'm going to be bringing to you a how-to video on how to make an outro using Sony Vegas Pro 11, 12, 13, and maybe even 10. I think they all kind of got the same layout. And we're going to be using that, and basically we're going to be making the custom background for the outro and paint.net. You can download paint.net. It's free. So go get that if you don't have it already, and if you don't feel like downloading paint.net, you could use pretty much anything. Like Photoshop would probably be even better, but just for this tutorial's sake, I'm going to be using paint.net. So let's jump into this. Basically, let's first go into paint.net and let's go ahead and make an outro picture. Now, before I start this outro picture, I'm going to give you a brief example of my last outro. I'm going to play that now. Okay, so since you guys saw that, let's go ahead and make the picture. Now, you can make yours any way you want. I don't know if you guys would have experience in anything you're working on. Probably more experience in your tool would probably be better for your outro's sake, but if you don't have much experience, that's alright. I'm just going to do a little easy one for you guys. So I'm just going to do a black background, much like the one that you just saw. You can add text. And then I'm going to choose my font. Random. Can I make that white? Yeah. Random Station. And if you're gonna be doing what I'm doing, make sure you put like a previous or last video box or text. Yeah, I'm not gonna put a box since I'm just gonna use the black background. And then you can put like, subscribe, you know, all that junk. I'm not gonna actually make this picture since I already got one, so I'm just gonna make one with the one I already have. So once you got that, click File and Save As. Save it where you want, and then we're gonna jump in to Sony Vegas, and I'll be right back when I'm in there. Alright, so now that we're in Sony Vegas, simply we're gonna add an audio track. No, we're gonna add two video tracks, sorry. Insert video track, insert video track. In case you guys are wondering how I did that, just right click and go to insert video track. So make sure you got the bottom one selected and make sure your bar is on 0. Now you can drag the picture in or you can open it. I'm just gonna open it up in here. Right here. I'm gonna add about 3 of these to make it a nice size. Now I have the top one selected, and for the last video box right here where it says last video, I'm gonna get the previous video I just had. So if you have it saved to your computer, go ahead and open it up. I happen to have the video somewhere. I have no idea where it is actually. I think it's on my desktop. I'm probably gonna have to drag it in, so let me minimize Vegas. And let me go ahead and drag this in. Okay. Okay, so maybe after about the 15th try, I finally got it in here. Don't think this would be hard, guys, because I made that look way too hard than it actually is. But all you're gonna want to do now that we got it in here is you're gonna want to make it fit the size. So go over here to Event Pan Crop. So go ahead and click that. It's gonna bring up this little window and basically just stretch it to where the video plays and place it. So as you can see, I can kind of see where it is right here. I'm just gonna make it right there. And I think that's fine right there. Oh crud, no it's not, that looks terrible. Okay, right there. Okay, so leave it there. Okay, so now that it's in position, I don't want my intro and stuff playing. I want to get some action in the previous video so people will be eager to click on it. So I'm going to basically drag my timeline over some gameplay. Here's some gameplay right here. So make sure you're selected just on the gameplay part, not the audio part. make it to where there's some gameplay, and click S, and then delete all the intro stuff behind it. And then go ahead and drag this back to 0. Okay, now that that's dragged back to 0, we want to have our outro music playing. We don't, whoa, crud, hang on.
Multiple maps that have these like.
We want to have our outro music playing. We don't want to have the gameplay music playing, so we're going to have to get rid of this audio right here. So select it, right click, group, remove from, right click again, and delete. Okay, now it's deleted, so now we got all this gameplay with no audio, and that's what we want. Now as you see, the video is going to go over the outro background, so it's just going to be a video playing like this, you can see right here. Go ahead and go to drag your bar right next to where the outro background ends, like you can see where I'm doing. Make sure you select the timeline so you're not deleting your outro. Drag it to where the outro ends, and click S, and delete all the remaining behind the bar. So right click and delete. So when we start this video up, you can see we got the gameplay going. This is what we want. So we're pretty much done, but first we need to add some outro music. Now for those of you who don't know how to do this, just go ahead and go to the bottom of the timeline, right click in the empty space and insert audio track. Now go ahead and drag or open up the music that you got for your outro. I'm going to go ahead and drag it in here, and I'll be right back when I do that. Okay guys, so I got some outro music playing. We're going to go ahead and watch this outro, but don't leave the video yet because we're still got to do some steps. Okay, as you can see, my music is not at 0, so I'm going to drag it back to 0. Now let's watch. Okay guys, so you're going to want to drag the timeline to the end of the outro. You can kind of see how the outro's like the main center and all the other stuff is just side things that you need to cut up and stuff. So pretty much the only thing you're not going to edit the whole time is the background, and then pretty much the only difficult part is the picture-in-picture, so you can kind of get that idea and it'll probably make it a little bit easier for you. But anyway, drag the timeline to the end of the outro. Make sure you're selected on the outro music and click S for splits, right click the remains, delete, and now we're pretty much done. Let's watch this outro. So that looks good, guys. Of course, if this was like a real outro and I wasn't trying to hurry, I could probably make it look better. It probably wouldn't be as blurry as it looks right now on camera, and I would touch it up and I'd make a better outro thing. But yeah guys, so pretty much just do what I did, but instead of like hustling through it, just go ahead and take your time, make it look all nice, clean it up a bit, and bam, you'll have yourself a nice custom intro. So if you did enjoy and I helped you at all, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out my previous video, which will be an annotation in the outro of this video. And yeah, this is Random Station 1215, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.